Next thing I know, I'm like,
We're here at the
in
Q&A
Las Vegas
of this
with,
film,
Snoop
Battle
Dogg.
of the
I flew
Balkans.
from Las Vegas home. I think I had a cup of coffee, kissed the wife and the kids,
Sure
got back on
is,
the plane, flew to Albania, and when I got
Yes,
there, Kreshnik was like, dude, I can't believe that I convinced you to come here. I was like, really? Like what? Okay. At the airport.
Well, I think you did a great job because now he's totally in Albania. Look at his socks. You can match with the national flag. Look at that.
You should see my underwear. I just wanted to, I do want to say though, how many ethnic Albanians are in here in this? These guys are your champions right here. They made a tremendous film. A small country with a huge heart. It's not just soccer. It is about dreams of their fathers and making a better life. And soccer is a way for them to tell that story. And I think these guys, I mean, I was totally impressed. I mean, every now and then I'm like, dude, go get me my coffee and my footage. But they did a tremendous job, and it really, I was very impressed by how they pulled this all together. Thank you. And I'm not done yet. Okay, so real quick, so when at NFL Films, one of the things we had a chance to work. Well, actually, it was kind of cool. I had a chance to work with the best, most influential sports documentarian ever on the planet, with Steve Sabol. And one of the things that he said, that working on Hard Knocks was like building a plane in flight. You don't know where it's really going to go. It's you're in the air, you're there, you're doing it, and I felt that more than once. Albania, 2 trips to Albania. We were making a film. We weren't sure exactly sometimes if we were going to get access, if we're not going to get access. We show up, we're, you know, the team, the coaches, we want to put a wire on them. They're like, what the hell what are you trying to do? Put a wire on us?
Microphone.
Oh, microphone, sorry. Microphone. The access that they granted us and that they allowed us to make this film was amazing, and we were kind of, it was an evolution, a slow evolution getting that access that here is, everyone has it, every football team has it, every college football team has it, but out there it was a trust.
You can enter the locker rooms, like you see people interview LeBron James or something like that, but over there in
we didn't get that.
Yeah, in Albania, or not just Albania, in Europe, it's like, we didn't realize it, but it's like a sacred thing, you know, you can't, it's almost like we kind of we're breaking a wall that was like I don't think ever possibly broken before. And obviously that's something maybe Laurie can speak about, because I don't know what it is that made him trust us. Like that story just said we saw Krishna and I was little, but I think I've grown a couple inches, right? Come on. Anyways, like that story is really interesting. There's plenty of stories, and I'm sure Michael was gonna ask about it. Yeah.
You guys you're
okay.
You're getting into it now,
which
was, just in broader terms, how did you get the film made, and how difficult was it to create the film and gain access? What did you guys have to do to make this film?
We had to kill things, to kill people. It was not good. But
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it was. We had to do things that basically we gave up our lives in a way. Like we were working full time here in the States, and also we got the community involved and said, hey, this is the film we're making. You believe us or not? And there was a select few people that did, and they give us the support. And many of you are in this
audience right now.
Yeah, and we just want to thank you so much. Thank you to all of you who gave us that support. Thank you.
And I think, I mean, when it comes to the production of the film, because Liftar touched up a little bit on the pre-production and planning to go over there. So we raised a little bit of money, and we obviously convinced Shirley to go over there. And once we got there, we didn't know what we were doing. The first couple of days, we were just shooting like scenics and beautiful shots of Albania. We were making jokes all the time with each other, like, man, if we don't make a movie and they don't get no access, we're gonna have the best Albania travel footage of all time, you know? Like,
we're going straight to Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
So we're like, screw it, you know? But first time I met Lorik was literally the first time we shot him. Like it was at the airport. It was funny because we always talked about how we had no access to all access, and that was like a weird situation where we show up at Tirana Airport, and somehow we got connected to the PR lady there, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, you guys can go out on the tarmac, shoot all you want." Charlie's like, "Dude, I never got on the tarmac before." So we like found out when Ludik arrives, and Ludik's like flying in, and they're like, "Oh, that's his plane." So he flies in, we literally shoot all that stuff, and then I'm talking to Charlie. They fly commercial, by the way, which blew my mind away at the time. So all the people come out, and I know Ludik's in there with Lignani, and Charlie's like, "Should we shoot it?" And I was like, "No, let me go talk to him first. I don't know if he knows even we're here. He's like, "What the hell are these guys?" And then I go up the little, the stairs over there, and I basically go to Ludik, and I'm just like, he comes out. I think I've been like studying this guy for like 5-6 months now, and he comes out, and I'm like looking up, I'm like, "Hey, Ludik, I'm gonna be doing a documentary with you, and blah blah. This is Charlie. He just came here from Snoop Dogg's place. Like trying to like pitch him anything to like make him realize we're different than other people."
And Ludik, he's like, "I just came from Italy. I'm tired. Like, what are you talking about?"
And we were just like, "Do you mind if we just, we're gonna shoot you and blah blah." And he's like, "So yeah, for me, it's no problem." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "Who the hell is this guy? He's really cool." And I was like, "All right." And then so we shot it. And honestly, it was like you get in the car, and like that whole little scene that you saw was literally done on the fly. We had no idea what was happening. And then Rudy starts talking about the game and all stuff, and I'm just like, "All right, I guess I'll have to direct this guy. He knows what he's doing." And kind of shot it, and then after, as we ended the scene, and he's like, "I'll see you at the hotel?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, let's talk at the hotel." And then he went away, and he probably didn't think anything of it. But at the time, we're just like, excuse my language, like, "Holy shit, we finally have something for the players." Like, yeah. And that was the start. And we went back to the hotel, and then afterwards, I spoke to him, let him know what we're doing, and then he believed in us. And I think at the end of the day, we could have had the money, we could have had a big production, we could have all the heart that Ludik talks about, that I had, all this stuff, or we had, like, doesn't matter. If Ludik didn't accept or believe in what we were doing, like, we wouldn't be able to work with the materials we had. Like, he believed in us, and he basically kind of gave us, like, you have to remember, they were playing Serbia in like 4 or 5 days, and he gave us that access, gave it that time. I'm sure Charlie would tell you that story where we were interviewing Ludik, and he walked away, and you were like, "He's not coming back." Remember that?
Yeah, I was a little surprised when he had to break to go to, I believe, practice or dinner or something like that. He's like, "I'll come back," and I'm like, "Oh, it's the last time we're gonna see this dude." It was literally like dealing with NFL players or any kind of professional athletes and stuff like that. They're like, they don't give you the time of day, and they're going, "This guy came back," and he kept coming back.
Albanian
Even though,
Bessa.
Shirley over here, we keep knocking on the door. He came back.
I feel like that's a good.
He's like,
I feel like that's a good question for Charlie to answer, because he was kind of. I mean, in a way, we kind of have the backstory from our parents, me and Duftar, and obviously Lurik as well. But Charlie coming in out of nowhere and first of all believing us.
Yeah, why did you believe him?
Yeah.
I really have no idea. I'm not even sure what we're doing here right now, to be honest with you. What was the question again? I feel like we were actually interviewed by, what was the name of the
It was Top Channel Wake Up Albania.
yeah.
It was one of the worst days of our lives.
We were interviewed by like Good Morning America of Albania, and
We were working to like.
it was a little rough. I had a translator in one ear, the other person in this ear. I had no idea what anyone's saying, and they're asking, and then this guy just throws me under the bus and he's like, "I think Charlie could answer that question." I'm like, I don't even know what anybody said, and I believe it was live TV, wasn't it?
And on radio too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I never wanted to be put in that position again.
We're out to learn Albanian now.
Yeah, no,
it's fine.
No, I mean, like, we were working till like, at least I was till like 5 a.m. and this interview was at like 7. And this guy goes, hey, we're having an interview. And I'm just like, what? And we go to this interview place and like, we start talking Albanian, and my Albanian is pretty terrible. So I attempt to talk Albanian, and then I give up in about like 7 seconds. So, and then I just go, "Charlie, take it."
It was. Charlie's on YouTube. You can check out the video.
Yeah, Charlie's like.
And there's like a delay too. So
Yeah.
like there's like a very long pause, and it was very awkward.
Yeah.
I had to answer all the questions basically.
Yeah, and basically it went to him because his Albanian is
did.
better. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to just roll that into the difficulties of
Yes, roll it.
making
Do
a
it.
film. You everyone in here who does not speak Albanian had the luxury of reading subtitles. We put a microphone on people and they're talking and I'm shooting and I have no idea what anyone is saying. And it's almost like shooting in complete darkness because if people, I don't know where to pan to, I don't know who to cut to. I mean, typically if you have a wire like Tom Brady is like, oh yeah, last night I got drunk and I puked over there in that trash can. Well, we're gonna get a B-roll of that trash can. I have no idea what anyone's saying. And sometimes we didn't know what anyone said till months later, till it was translated.
Because we don't spoke Italian. So
we didn't speak Italian. So
All the Italian stuff that was spoken, we're like,
it's funny because we fall.
Figure it out later.
We fall for The Wire. Albanian was the team chiropractor who was like part of it. He's from Canada, so when I showed up there, I was like, hey, he's like, oh, you guys are doing like a documentary. I was like, yeah, like Hard Knocks, like NFL films. He's like, okay, he's like, I'll try. I was like, can you try to convince the coaches to put a microphone on? So it took a while, but long story short, we got a microphone on. We were fighting nonstop, and we finally got it. And then, I had like, Charles like, here, take these headphones. Like, all right, so I'm listening. I'm just like, 2 minutes into it, I was like, what the hell am I listening to? I don't even understand anything. Like, because my job as a producer and director is to listen, kind of like direct Charlie, like, oh, he's saying this, but I don't understand anything that was happening. So then we hired an Italian translator there, which was semi-helpful. But basically, Charlie was just shooting in the darkness. Like, my favorite scene in the movie is when DiBiase is speaking to the Tifosi Cucciesi, it was the fan group the day before.
The head coach.
The head coach.
Speaking to
the fans.
The fans.
And it's my favorite scene because it was literally like, it was the epitome of what our film was. And I think it was just us just shooting in darkness and hoping we get something, we shot, Charlie was just jumping around. They used to have like drink coffee after practice, and that's where that scene was. And these guys just showed up, and Charlie just shooting. And obviously you got to remember, you got to think of that scene. There's a microphone over top of DiBiase and these guys, and it's a very stressful situation. And I think Charlie made a relationship with DiBiase where he's like, if you want me to get away, just go like this, And I guess Charlie was shooting, and he was doing all this stuff, and he let him shoot that. Which to us, we didn't know even that what the hell he said until we got the Italian translations and we got home 3 months later. So like we're reading it and we're like dead bodies and also like, whoa, like he let Charlie like shoot this, Which I think goes back to Ulrike is like, that's when I think it was like we're there for a week or something. That's when I think even DiBiase trusted us, And that was, I think, an important